Okay, I think it is time to say that Path of Exile 2 is, that game. I mean, it doesn't seem to be the case. Still, I saw that a lot of people are playing this game, but for me, at least, for all I care, Path of Exile 2 is a dead game. And this is pretty much the reason why I quit the game. Why did I play for 2 months and then just, dropped it for the next month or so? And I tried to get back into the game, but I just cannot, because look at this is pretty much the script for this video. So why I quit PoE 2 is it's a stealth game, no updates, which is pretty much the same thing. And then we have 3 dots as this is the script for the video, brother. We do not get any updates for the game, and I'm gonna show you right here what we got. So I just want to like scroll down to the February of, let's say, like 16. So on February 16th we got a 0.01D patch notes right up here. And right here you can see like a couple of changes that we got. So it was February 16th, like 1 month ago. The main thing that we got was what we got. I mean, I don't really know, like some fixes. We got adjustments for the Xbox performance, I guess. And yeah, I don't really think that we got anything major right here on February 16th. But this is pretty much where I stopped. So yeah, let's check for February 26th, like what was the main update right here. We got a bug, fixed a bug for a trial of Sekimas, fixed 2 currency exchanges. The items, again, this is some kind of a fix added. What is added? Support for the upcoming Act 3 boss kill races. And yeah, after that we got a not boss kill races, but we got some kind of like mini event for the Path of Exile 2. But my main focus right here is all I can see right here. Moving forward up until the 5th of March, is we're just getting like fixes, and look at this beautiful change to the game, and added another checkpoint to the Ogham farmlands. What that means, they for that period of 1 month, they decided to add a single checkpoint to the game. And look, I can appreciate these fixes. Of course, there are a lot of bugs that need to get fixed, but the main thing is they're not adding anything new to the game. So what that means is, of course, the game is going to be stale. So like I said, we looked at February 16th. Now let's go back to the 0.1.1c. We have a hotfix and a patch. Hotfix is of course for the fixing some of the mistakes, but let's look at the patch actually. So what we got right here, we got a multiple attempts, I guess, for the Twisted Domain, which is the Bridgestone boss. And I experienced that in such a way for the first time. Whenever I played the Bridgestone for the first time, I actually saw that we have multiple respawn attempts, so that is a good improvement. But my main point is this is nothing new, but yeah, this patch, I guess it focused on mainly a response for the bosses. We can see it here, expedition logbook. Response can only be triggered by the person who put okay, whatever. So that was on February the 4th. So pretty much like 1.5 months we didn't get anything new into the game, except that mini event that I didn't even participate in it, because I think that you were supposed to like speedrun through the whole game, and I was like I cannot bother with it. So that is February 4th. We got nothing here that is special. Let's go back. So from February 4th, let's go back in time, January 23rd, right? Well, on January 30th, we got a hotfix for the patch 0.1.1b that dropped on January 23rd. Right here, what we got is, again, some of the improvements to the game. Technical improvements. We got fixes for the bug, fixes, like brother man. Added 4 new tower map. Okay, so that happened on January 16th, 0.1.1. Okay, and so from a January 16th up until now, we didn't get any new content. So this is technically a new content, because we got like 4 maps that that just replaced the boring old Lost Towers, and that happened how many, like 2 months ago. So 2 months ago, for 2 months, this game was the same. Uh, as you can see right here, we got the Lost Towers areas revamped. But yeah, that was on January 16th. And if we just go back, like you can just see all of the changes. January 16th, a big patch dropped 0.1.1. I'm not gonna go through all of these patches, but I just wanna like show you. This is pretty much like the only main work that they did on January the 16th. If we go back in time, again January 9th, we're now going back into the 0.1 patch, which was the initial one. So 0.1.1 wasn't all that big, it wasn't all that special, but I just wanted to like show you that for pretty much like 2 months they did nothing to the game. And like, I don't know how you feel about this whole game, but to me it just makes me like wanna quit the Path of Exile 2 forever and ever. And like there is like one thing that I still wanna do in this game, and that is to play the new class that is going to drop, because honestly, like, that is going to be the only new content that we received since the drop of the game. Like, for the majority of like this span of, I think it was like 3 months, if I counted it correctly, maybe even 4 months now. So I guess from December, so this is 4 months pretty much. 4 months we got nothing. Purely boring game. Like, you need to understand that Path of Exile 2 is a new game. It is pretty much just bare bones out of the game, and they really need to take a look at Path of Exile 1, like see what they got over there. They can bring a lot of stuff into the Path of Exile 2. They do not need to be creative, like, let's get real. The only thing that they need to do is they need to put in the work, and I'm not really sure, like, how can they even like justify that they do not have a manpower to deliver for both games, especially whenever you take into account that we all paid like $30 for this Path of Exile 2 release at the beginning. Like, how many players did we have? We had like 300,000 or maybe even more. Like, I'm not really sure like how many copies are sold at that one moment, but if we just like pull up the calculator right here, we can just say, like, let's say that Path of Exile 2 just had like 300k copies sold, and we had like $30 each. That means that they got a $9 million from this release, and this is not going to include the people who are paying for the premium. So another, like these higher bundles that are costing like $50 or $100. I'm not really sure how much. And also I'm pretty sure that you have like cosmetics shop. So this is only like the base amount of dollars that they got out of this whole game, and they cannot tell me that they do not have money to pay another a team of developers to work separately on Path of Exile 2, Path of Exile 1, to even have a team that is going to be completely random, like independent out of the Path of Exile. They could have a team that is just working on whatever project that they think that they should work on, and that is the randomness that Path of Exile 2 really needs to bring. Not only like to copy the content out of the Path of Exile 1, but to also have something new for them. So I mean, I don't really know. Like, was this just a cash grab? Was it not? If you ask me, I just want to say, like, yeah, that it was just a cash grab. It's not that they didn't work on it for a very long time, but the amount of work that they are putting in is not worth this money, no shot. And to be completely honest, we just need to like times do a times 10, and this is most likely their revenue or income out of the Path of Exile 2 release. Most likely, maybe even more. Like, I'm not, trying to exaggerate anything. Most likely this is how it looks like. So yeah, this is the Path of Exile 2 so far, and yeah, I am patiently waiting for this next update that we are having scheduled for April the 4th. I think that is the right date when we are gonna get a new class, and from there, we can just or at least I can just, you know, come back to the game and enjoy it once again, I guess. But until then, you know, this is looking like a complete garbage. It to me looks like a dead game, pretty much like no developers are working on the game, and it is what it is. Anyway, um, a bit of a sad video, I guess, a bit of a depressing video, but it is what it is, such is life, and you know, let's hope that in the future it's going to get better. So until then, take care, bye bye, peace up.